Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Freedom Homestead. Tangi is going to be here in just a moment, but we wanted to show you a little new addition that we have. Actually, this is our daughter's little puppy that she got yesterday.
Yeah.
Can you tell them what it is?
To address, because I'm sure that the questions will come. She is 6 weeks old. She's a Dorky, so she's half Yorkie and half Dachshund.
Dorky. And what did you name her?
Her name is Ruger.
I like that name. Yeah. And she's very content.
She's very cuddly.
I'll just say that. She's very content.
Yeah.
We're already getting ads. I guess I could say hi to people. Here, I'm gonna adjust this just a minute.
Okay.
Let's see. Consider it Joy, Mandy, Geocache Family, Sunny Preps. Hi everyone. Lauren, Stepping Back in Time. Hey guys. Cast Iron Mama, Karen Parsons, Hawkins Hill, Mandy Jensen. I already said that. Southern Blessed Homestead. Hey guys. Yeah, we're just there's other people. Nadine, J&C's Oregon Homestead. Oh, all the way from Oregon. Yeah, so we wanted to say hi with the little newest puppy addition to our homestead.
Oh, hi, North Star.
But yeah, hey there. Hey Kathy, Serenity Hill. Here we are doing a live show, and Tangi's over here taking selfies of us doing a live show. So,
Oh, it's the Max.
it's the Max. Hi, guys. So, you want to jump in here, hon?
Uh-huh. Are you staying?
So,
Where are you going? Should I stay or should I go?
while they're...
Look, who just commented.
Hey, who's
Jared.
the new guest? Jared Olds.
sure you've never seen her
this is
before.
this is our family, and this is who we got the puppy from, is Jared. So thank you guys. I think she's adapting pretty well, and everything is going.
She's already spoiled.
Yeah, she's very spoiled already.
All of my friends have been texting me and asking if they can come over to see her.
Which is a really good thing, because when we have to go out of town and like if we need to leave for the weekend or be gone for a day or two, our daughter already has tons of friends lined up that said that they would puppy sit and watch her for a while. You gonna join us?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Make room.
We'll make room.
Hey, everybody.
So here's Tangi.
How is everybody doing tonight? Did I miss anything?
Well, we just started, and we were showing people the puppy, and I was trying to say hi to people, and I know I missed several, but...
Yeah, Linda asked, is the puppy named Ruger after the gun brand?
Yes.
And yes, it is.
Yeah, and that's all her idea.
Of course.
Yep.
Raising them right, you know. Yeah.
Need a boat here in Mississippi. Yeah, we have a ton of... Yeah, y'all got hit hard. I think they actually got hit with more rain than we did. And we still have standing water about 100 yards behind, well, about 60 yards behind our house. We have a pond. That's not normally supposed to be a pond.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we, it's been a little while since, I actually have a video that I have uploaded from my grocery haul from last week. I have not yet published it yet. And I also have another video that I've got mostly done edited. It's a recipe for lazy lasagna, which is a recipe I've been promising you guys for forever. Just haven't had time to finish it. My work has kept me really, really busy.
freedom puppy.
And and yeah, so I haven't had time to do
Yeah,
YouTube stuff.
man. Yeah, a lot of stuff's underwater down in Mississippi. So we hate to hear that. Hope y'all start drying out. They've been showing Jackson flooding on the news. and we haven't been watching any of the news. We've been so busy. We missed last Monday's live, so it's been 2 weeks since we've done a live show.
Yeah, we didn't go live Monday because the kids and I just got back into town,
Yeah.
and so we took the evening.
And I had been doing stuff all day long,
Yeah.
and we were still going into the night, so
Yeah.
we just couldn't go live.
Yeah.
And today we've been going nonstop.
Oh, and I also had a youth retreat or youth committee meeting at church,
Yeah,
and I didn't get home until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you had a meeting at church that night.
Hey, Jennifer.
So we've had tons of stuff going on. In fact, we've been
Yes.
busy. We've been, she's been working all day. I've been gone running errands all day. We literally just came in and had supper right before we went live.
And Emily cooked.
Yeah, and we
I
wouldn't have
told
had supper unless Emily
I told
cooked it
her,
for us.
I was like, I still have work to do, so I'm gonna need you. And thank goodness we have a kid that can cook. And I've said this on my Instagram before. When your kids are little and you're training them up, there's a lot of times where it gets really frustrating because you're just like, oh, just let me do it. Let me just get it over with. But stick with it. When Emily was like big enough to sit up, I would have her on the kitchen counter. And when she started developing motor skills, I would have her tear lettuce. Just started her really young, and she loves cooking. And she's very good at it, so I'm thankful for that. But just stick with the training. Teach them how to cook, teach them how to clean, and you will be blessed for it later.
And now it makes me money.
Jambalaya.
Yeah,
That's what she fixed tonight. She fixed some jambalaya, and
Yeah.
it was awesome.
It was really good.
So we have Jared Olds and we have Jennifer.
Yes.
Both of them are
My
on here.
cousins love them to pieces.
Yes. So this is some family. Actually, that's who we got the puppy from. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And they actually brought some other goodies for us that Parker and I have been going through. So thank you guys
Yeah.
so
I
much for
snagged
that.
mine before we got home. 'Cause
I
was
haven't
like,
I
know
haven't
what
picked
they're
one,
doing.
and I need one. Jared
But you have to tell them what they are first.
Yeah, Jared gave
Pocket
us
knives.
some really cool pocket knives, like several of them, and I need one, and I haven't looked through them yet. But and then he also gave us some dough. What is it called? Dough scent
Yes.
for
Doe and rut scent.
yes.
So
Yep.
when I go deer hunting, I will have something else to help me.
Yep.
Lure them in. The Max, yeah, I see the Max and Jared are talking about the flooding. It must be crazy down there from
Thank
what
you,
we're
North
reading.
Star. Hey, there's our good friends at 1870s Homestead.
Yes.
I saw where they posted their video today, I think on, they finished up building their pantry, or where they're doing up their pantry. I love their pantry videos. So y'all be sure to check them out. And check out all of our mods. They all have amazing channels.
And
they're
follow
just,
them on Instagram
Yeah.
too.
and they're
I
phenomenal
love
people.
1870s Instagram.
I know, right?
They do a great job. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say we have not been doing a great job here lately. The last couple of weeks, it's not anybody's fault. I was looking at you when I said it. It's not anybody's fault. But the last couple of weeks, we just haven't posted a whole bunch of videos like we normally do. We normally try to get 2 or 3 a week.
Yeah,
And
at
we
least
just,
3.
life happens sometimes. And so we're a little behind, but you did say you got 2 already. You've got 2.
I've got one that is uploaded. I just have to create the thumbnail and put all the stuff in the description box and the iCards and all that stuff. And then I have another one. I'm not done editing yet.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know when I'm going to have time to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't.
She's been very busy lately. She's picked up some more work online.
And it's been a blessing. And the thing is, I'm training. I'm learning a lot of things right now, and I'm working more than 8 hours a day. Plus, on top of that, we homeschool, and we also have church activities and things like that.
So we've been busy.
It's been busy,
Yeah.
and we're all busy.
So
Everybody's busy.
it's life. We've been busy. We're just
Yeah.
gonna have to
Been
figure out
traveling.
how to
yeah.
work through all that and get
Last
everything
weekend we were
fit
in Georgia. This weekend we were in Tennessee. I think this coming weekend.
Hello from Pittsburgh, Sunny Preps. Well, hello.
Welcome, happy Sabbath, Homestead. They said this is their first live.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And Tubbs of Love catching us live as well.
So I do have a couple of things for show and tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I titled this, let's talk. It's almost spring.
Yeah.
And I know that you're itching about a few things.
I'm itching a little bit.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see over. No, you're going the wrong way. Right there. There. Jack was in town today and he picked me up a couple of bags of seed starting mix. It's time, you guys. And I got myself a toy. It's not a toy. I've added to my my tools.
What did you get?
Jack
My-
got a toy today.
I got a toy too.
I actually got this week, earlier this week. No, last week. What's today? Today's Monday. I got this last week. I got 2 seed starting mats. Yeah, don't show our
show that
address.
side.
Yeah. Anyway, I got seedling heat mats. I got 2 of them. They are 10 by 20. And yeah, I'm excited to have
seed
these.
starting mats.
Yeah,
And
I've
I
always-
picked her up a couple of bags of seed starting
I've
mats.
always just used, the heat from the house, but our seed starting station is in the basement, and the basement stays very cool. So we are going to try something a little different with our setup this year with our seed starting. I don't really know exactly what yet.
Here,
but,
show them our address.
Sorry. Jeez Louise. But anyway, so I'm really excited about this. I found these on Amazon, and I think I paid, it was less than $20 for the both of them. So, anyway.
We keep getting
I'm excited.
severe weather alerts on our phone here.
I'm getting
We've got storms coming too.
getting texts from my mama. We have someone in our family who is not doing very well, and she's giving me updates. Anyway, so here we go.
Huh.
This is an unboxing right here.
Yeah.
So here we go. This will fit probably a couple of my seed trays.
There's 2 mats.
Yeah. So if you are new to gardening, there are some seeds that need warm soil temperatures in order to germinate. If I remember correctly, it's your pepper seeds, your tomato seeds, things like that. So,
So it's kind of a heat mat
yeah, it's like a
to
heating
heat
pad.
up the soil
sort of,
starter
yeah.
blocks.
Now this does not have a way to regulate the temperature, but I do have a timer. I was gonna have to buy a thermostat for both of them, which would have cost an extra like $40.
But it probably says on here that it only heats to a certain.
It does only heat to a
temperature.
certain temperature.
So it's not like a heating pad that you would have if you had a sore back and put in your chair. It's not going
No.
to get that hot, is it?
No, it gets warmer.
It gets warmer than
I
that?
believe so.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but it even has on the mat. It even has on the mat the temperature ranges for like basil and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I'm just gonna have to do some more reading or whatever. But I'm really excited to have another tool to help me.
What brand is it?
This is Seed Factor.
Seed Factor.
Seed Factor. Got it on Amazon.
Here, I'll.
Just don't show the address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seed
So
Factor.
anyway, but yeah, I'm excited to have another tool to hopefully
A heating mat.
have a good gardening experience. Of course, we will be adding to our raised beds this year. I am so excited.
So Mandy says leave them on 24/7. The heat is low.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to do more
So
reading
it's a
on
low
it.
heat.
I'm going to do more reading on it and make sure that I've got it all figured out. And
Yeah.
I'm just really excited.
Because if we leave it on for hours and hours, I'd like to check that temperature just to see how low the heat is because I got an idea.
Okay.
No, I'm just, yeah. In the wintertime, I wonder if that'd be warm enough to put under the doghouse and heat up
Well,
the dog bed.
You're gonna have to buy another one. You're not using that one. Now I know some people get these seed starting mats and will use them for their kombucha because kombucha needs to have a warm.
Get that yeast going
Yeah.
and fermenting more.
Yeah.
Get that bacteria.
So and I guess it just. Well, hey, there's Allison.
Oh wait, Cast Iron Mama says she's got the same one.
Got the same ones. Good deal.
So that's cool. So
Yeah. What are my thoughts on a tower garden? They look really cool. The concept is cool, but I've never used one, so I would love to see. Oh, and there's my Uncle Vernon. Hey, Uncle Vernon.
who all do we? Oh yeah.
So I have got my cousin Allison, Jared, and Jennifer,
Yeah.
and my Uncle Vernon.
Wow.
Yeah. So well, and
Hello,
there's Little
family.
Mountain Ranch. Hey, Chelsea. Glad to have you here. Little Mountain Ranch is absolutely one of my favorite channels and one of my favorite Instagram accounts to follow. And she is going to try to be at the, or she's thinking about going to the Homesteaders of America conference. And if we can go,
She would like it.
I hope I get to meet her because
Got the hat on.
She's awesome.
I'm representing tonight.
Yeah, let's
The hat.
see.
This is like my favorite hat to wear. This is the most comfortable hat, and it looks good with every outfit.
I don't know where it went.
Yeah. See, but especially apartments and condos.
1870s favorite person.
How you doing, Mary Elizabeth? Let's see.
So Tower Gardens. Did you finish your statement about Tower Gardens?
Yeah, just that they sound really awesome. I've never grown anything in them. I would love to if there's a company out there that wants to send me one. You know, do a little review or whatever. I'd love to try
Shameless
one.
plug, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll take one.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's a fantastic idea. And somebody even mentioned tower gardens are great for any location, but especially apartments, condos, etc. Yeah, it's really great if you're limited on space.
Yeah.
And I've seen some really beautiful ones. I know Wanda at Deep South Homestead has a couple of videos on what she's doing with hers. So yeah, I'm definitely I'm pro growing food any way your imagination can think up to do. I mean, grow it vertically in the ground, in a bed, in a tower, in a bucket.
Yeah, depending
Whatever.
on where you live, the type of space and land that you have or don't have, you have to adjust because that's what we've had to do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we went from having a,
Big, beautiful in-ground garden.
yes, where we had wonderful soil and a backyard
And
that
I
was level.
Miss it.
Yeah, to
So
now,
bad.
now we have raised beds,
Yeah.
which we like. It, what? Distracted by the puppy, I guess. So we have raised
She's
beds
doing puppy
here.
things.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, now that
High Ridge life.
we're here, and we've already mentioned that our soil here is very, very rocky.
Yeah.
I would still like to till some up the yard.
Yeah, I think we could still have a garden in it because, I mean, people farm it.
Yeah.
On both sides of us, there's farms.
Yeah.
And they grow stuff all the time. But we are learning the raised beds and being able to control our own soil, mulch.
Yeah.
And we have learned that if you have a raised bed, it's so much easier to control that space
Well,
and
yeah,
that
weed
soil.
control is so much easier in a raised bed.
Yeah, weed control and conditioning the soil the way you want it.
Yeah, but I will say one of the cons to raised bed gardening is you can't grow a whole lot of something.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know.
That's
like,
why we've got to build
I'm thinking
more
of corn.
raised beds.
Like, I love homegrown corn. I mean,
Yeah.
before when we were gardening in the ground, we were growing a year's worth of peaches and cream corn.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Yeah.
And, doing that in a raised bed is possible, but you have to have a lot of raised beds to grow a year's worth.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. But, again, it's just learning and
We're learning and we're adjusting to the area we've got.
rows and rows
That's what
of
we have to
okra. Yeah. let's see.
But you are starting seeds. Is it going to be this week, next week,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Lord willing.
this week?
Yes, Lord willing.
I said this week or next week. and
Yes.
You said, yep.
Lord willing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I know she's getting excited about it.
Yes. Oh, to me, gardening is such a, not only is it awesome because you can grow your own food, and there's just something so extremely satisfying about that, but it's also, for me, it's a stress reliever. I feel like I'm creative, and getting your fingers in the dirt and under your fingernails and smelling it, and then you're growing it and then taking care of it, and I don't know, I just love it. It's just,
You even got the shirt that
I need it.
growing. You got your
Yes.
Homestead shirt, but
Got my
it's
Homestead
growing
shirt.
your vegetables.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Very excited.
And it's great to springtime. It's great to see everything starting to grow and knowing that before too long you're going to be reaping of a harvest that you have actually had a part of.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm one of those people that when we sit down to eat, I'm like 75% of your plate
Yeah.
we grew in the yard.
And I mean, on top of all the things that we've got going, because it just seems like we've been piling on top, just here's more stuff we're doing, here's more stuff we're doing. We have not forgot about the chickens. I mean, we're still trying to
absolutely not.
finish up a chicken coop and get some chickens. And I mean, her dream is the chickens. My dream, my goal out here, not a dream, but my goal out here is I would love to have a greenhouse where
That's also one of my dreams.
yeah,
One of my goals.
that's something that I would love to be able to have, a greenhouse. And that would solve a lot of our issues too with downstairs trying to start seeds and stuff as well.
It'll
So-
definitely.
Fulfill those dreams.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Well, you know the difference
One
between
at a time.
Yeah. The difference between a dream and a goal.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
A goal is a dream with an action plan. So we're gonna make those dreams.
So the
into
chicken
goals.
coop is a goal in process. The greenhouse is still just an idea.
It's
But
on the list.
It's on the list. It's made the list.
Yeah. We planted some old 2012 seeds in a pot just to see if they would sprout. I think every seed came up and growing like
That's good.
crazy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dutch?
Cattle panel greenhouse is actually a very good idea that I have considered. Got to figure out how am I going to get a cattle panel here. Cattle panels, they're long. I don't know how to haul one
If
here.
only we knew
Can't haul
someone with a wrecker.
You mean a flatbed?
One of those two.
Yeah.
Only we knew someone.
Yeah, and he had the time to do that.
Did you hear what I said?
Uh-huh.
I made it funny.
Always good to have goals.
Let's see, what is a great variety of tomato to container grow?
Anyone in Oklahoma know when it's safe to plant? You need to check out Arms Family Homestead. You need to, he's in Oklahoma. And they grow all kinds of stuff. But you could definitely send him a message too, because he's very helpful. So Daniel Arms Family Homestead, ask him. He'll help you with any of the needs in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Dutch said arms cheats.
She keeps pulling her feet up on that.
Oh, Keeping It Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keeping It Dutch is out there too.
Susan said, what is a great variety of
Arms cheats. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What is a great variety of tomato to container grow? And if someone could answer that for her, I have not successfully grown tomatoes in containers
Yeah.
because you have to feed and water tomato plants in containers more often than if they're in a raised bed or in the ground, and I always forget, and so I always kill them. I think I got maybe one tomato off of a Cherokee Purple once that I grew in a pot. And that was probably the most success I'd ever had growing a tomato plant in a container. people do it and they do, you know, and do well with it. I'm a forgetful gardener. Let's see. Sub to Arms and Keeping It Dutch. They are hoots, the both of them. I grew 100 pounds 2 years ago from 12 plants in containers. That's incredible. I don't know
pretty good.
how many I've grown
Yeah.
from, because of course, y'all know if you followed us for more than a couple of years, when we lived in the subdivision and we had our big in-ground garden, I mean, I grew how many different varieties of tomatoes?
No.
I think the last year that we had an in-ground garden, I had over 40 tomato plants, and I had everything from, I had black cherry, pineapple, mortgage lifters, Romas, Amish paste,
You went crazy with the
yellow
tomato. I remember
pear
that year. We had
tomatoes, gobs.
everywhere you'd turn in our garden, there was
Gobs
different
of tomatoes.
varieties of tomatoes
Yeah.
growing, and it ended up. I mean, it ended up just more tomatoes than we could handle.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it went to waste because
Yeah.
it was. I mean, we
We
could
went
not-
overboard. We just got to planting and didn't stop. We had the seeds, we had the plants, and we just said, why not? We've got the ground. Throw as many of them in the ground as possible.
Yes.
But and we even tried to get the neighbors to come over and pick stuff.
And they did. Some.
And they did.
Yeah.
We were feeding as many people as we could,
Yeah.
and we
we
still
were
had
feeding neighbors
tomatoes.
behind us and beside us.
Yeah, we still had tomatoes going rotten. Just
We did. We did. Of course, that was also the year that I hurt my back. But it was, I
I
regret
think
nothing.
keeping
though.
it Dutch is helping out Tubs of Love. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're yeah.
Hey, Grammy Karen. She
Thank you
said
for that.
they've, it's easy to happen. We have done the same. Yeah, I would, I'm one of those people, okay, and I can only relate to Southern people. So I know it's a Southern thing. It may be a universal thing. I don't know. But there's this fear of, like, especially if you're entertaining or whatever, there's always a fear of not having enough.
Yeah.
I would much rather have too much than not enough. So, and I feel the same way with gardening.
Yeah, because if you have a surplus, you can always either can it, put it up in pantries, have food for future, or give it to other people and feed others that aren't able to grow their own food.
Heaven's Essential says it is a universal
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
That's good to know. But yeah, I've always heard people talk about how Southerners, you know, you got so much food but yeah. Never enough.
Yep.
Let's see. We do share with neighbors, coworkers, stivers, and the animals. Yep. Hey,
Grammy Karen.
Patrice. Let's see. Containers do not produce well at all. Only what I grew in my raised beds. Delicious tomatoes did best when porterhouse beefsteaks.
Yeah, I saw that. Doug and Stacy were live just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. We don't know how to cook a small meal. That's so true. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Things that I have grown successfully in containers would definitely be chives. I've had that
Yes.
same pot of chives going for 3
Yes.
years. It keeps reseeding and
The
growing.
chives are doing awesome.
Yeah. I do absolutely nothing but
We
harvest.
do nothing. We just
I don't
set it
fertilize it. I don't water it. Well, that's not totally true. Sometimes if I have a little bit of coffee
we
in my
haven't-
pot, I will
yeah.
fill it with water with the coffee still in it, and
But
then
we
I
haven't really
pour it over.
tried to really
No.
cultivate it and take care of it. It just it's doing its own thing and it's doing great. That's the best way to grow stuff.
Andrea said it is universal, and being half Chinese, you need to cater for 50 extra people just in case. Yeah, see, that sounds like something here in the States, in the southern region. That's exactly how we feel.
And I know this is hard to believe, but we did have too much of a garden that last year.
Do what?
We did have too big of a garden that one year. It became overwhelming for us, and plus that's the summer you threw your back out.
Yeah.
And you were down and
For
couldn't-
about 5 weeks,
for about a month.
Yeah.
You were out of commission, and
and you work full time.
the
So,
garden just got
Yeah.
beyond us taking care of it. And so we we realized the next year we needed to scale back. Well, turns out we moved and we had to really scale back with just a couple raised beds.
Yeah.
But now we're in the process of expanding again.
Yes.
Going from a few raised beds to just a few more to hopefully a few more.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's see, grew potatoes in lick tubs last year. They did great. See, I don't know if my cousin Allison is still on here. She actually sent me an email asking me about growing potatoes. And when we saw them, I told her, I said, I've never actually grown potatoes. There she is.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah. So if any of y'all want to give her some tips on growing potatoes, they have a big garden. They have a farm, so she's got plenty of room. I did recommend 1870s Homestead. I talked about the Ruth Stout method.
And stepping back in time, I mentioned gardening with Leon. Leon is also in Oklahoma.
That's Daniel's friend, right?
That's Daniel Arms. Features him a lot on his channels. He's an older gentleman that knows his stuff from experience. This guy's been gardening, I guess, his whole life, and he does container gardens and high tunnels and all kinds of stuff. But
so Andrea said, I grow potatoes and use car tires. And as a matter of fact, that's exactly what Allison's dad was talking about. That you do a couple of tires and put your potatoes in there, your seed potatoes, and then fill it with dirt. And then as your potato plant grows, you keep filling it with dirt and adding tires.
yeah,
And
becomes a tower.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
We have a tractor tire that we thought about turning into a strawberry bed, but we just haven't done that yet.
Yeah, and then okay, so 1870s, doing how they did it. This is what I was telling y'all about, Jared and Allison. You put your potatoes on the ground, cover with old straw or hay mulch, and then what's really cool is the video where they're harvesting and they're literally just moving the straw. They're
You don't
not
have to
having
even
do,
dig.
Yeah,
You don't have to dig down in hard
yeah,
dirt.
and I cannot remember how many. Like, was it over? It was over 100 pounds, right? That you guys harvested.
Wow. That's awesome.
But yeah, just there's so many cool ways of doing things.
Yeah, and that's what I love about, we've got it says 85 people chatting with us right now, and a
Awesome.
lot of you guys have done different methods and different ways, and it's so awesome that there's so many different ways, and they all work in their own way depending on where you're at and how you do it. So
Yeah, Consider It Joy said that she's going to try growing her potatoes in
there's
a
Kentucky
laundry
Faith Haven
basket.
Farm.
Well, hey, Carol, how's it
Yeah.
going? Let's see. I would trim some of the upper side of the tractor tire off for more growing space with the strawberries. Yeah, that does make sense because you know how the tractor tires are shaped like that. She was saying to trim off some of the tops so you have more space because you would get a lot of wasted space with how a tire is shaped.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad idea.
We have not used the tractor tire yet for anything. We would have to get some fill dirt for it. Or hay.
Or hay.
I mean
yeah.
straw. I think straw is actually better than hay for a garden. I think straw is a better mulch or cover than hay.
I think, was it Dutch that asked if we had ever grown strawberries in a container? No. I grew my very first strawberry plant last year that I started from seed. I started 40 seeds. It was the only one that survived. And I did not grow it in a container. I started it in a container and then I moved it into the raised bed. And it's still alive and kicking and looks awesome. And I went out there and looked today. I still have spinach that's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing very, very slowly, but it's cold.
You're talking about that last raised bed out here?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Spinach?
spinach.
Okay.
And then I've also got our garlic looks pretty good. Our
I wonder how that spinach will taste.
I think it would be very bitter.
Yeah, because
it really needed to be covered.
It's been growing all winter and did not die.
Yeah.
Did not freeze.
Well, I mean that's good
Yeah.
But if we had covered it and harvested it,
Yeah.
I think it would be better, because some vegetables like spinach and kale actually taste better once they've been.
That old straw bale out here, I put some of that out there on them today.
Oh, you did?
Not on the spinach, but on some of the other raised beds that I had just the wood on. I took all that off and put the straw and leaves back on it.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, sand for strawberries and watermelons.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they like it makes the soil looser and
Well,
for
yeah.
them to
See, I'm putting it up here. Bed, but just a few.
probably be
yes.
good to mix around here for our soil and our raised beds. It'd probably be good to mix a little bit of sand in with our mulch or our compost when we put more compost in.
Yeah. Little Mountain Ranch said straw is really hard to find without a ton of pesticides in your area. Yeah. I know it's crazy. I've heard a lot of people who had used straw in their gardens, and then their gardens just were not doing well, and they
Really?
couldn't figure out what it
Huh.
was, and it was because the straw had a lot of.
Have not thought about that. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah, it's
Because
side
we
thing.
have put some straw out there on our beds.
Yeah.
But we
Hey,
have let
Jamie.
the straw has been setting out in our backyard for several months, and it's starting to break down, and grass is growing out of it.
Yeah.
So
Grammy Karen, this
think
is
it
our
would be
daughter
okay.
Emily. She's our oldest child.
yeah, you still got your
My mini me.
little one with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if folks joined us late, did not catch the first couple of minutes of our video, yeah, our daughter was showing her new addition. Little puppy there.
Yeah. It's Ruger, and she's so tiny.
She's very content.
She is. And we were actually comparing her to how Georgia was when Georgia was a puppy. Georgia was very, I don't want to say hyper, but she was a lot more playful. I don't even want to say playful, because she's playful. She's just very.
She's been playing over
She's
here
very
for the
chill.
last 10 minutes.
And she's so cute. I don't know if y'all saw it on my Instagram. I had her in my shirt this morning. I zipped this up and tucked it in, and then had her like in my pouch, and she slept there for over an hour. She was
likes my beard.
yeah. But she's a very, very sweet little puppy.
She's really cuddly. She does not like to be left alone.
She doesn't, no. But she's
Like
very good.
when I would take her outside,
Didn't like that.
everywhere I walk, she'll walk up next to me and she'll sit on my shoe.
Oh, Allison said she loves to eat shoes.
Look at that.
So we'll be watching for that.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. She climbed up on me earlier a couple of times. She got
Y'all can see our cabinets where there's a little. If Dad would move his arm. No, other way.
other way.
Other way. Where at the very bottom there's like a space under the cabinet and between the cabinet and the floor.
She loves to eat shoes. That's not good.
And she's been crawling in there, and she'll crawl under there, and it's practically hard to get her out.
Yep.
She likes to sit on people's backs.
Yep.
Yeah,
She's done that a
she's
couple
been
of
on that,
times.
yeah.
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 Let's see. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't either. But yes, I am on my gardener's wait list for
what breed?
strawberries.
What breed?
She's
a dorky.
She's a dorky.
She's half Dachshund, half Yorkie.
also known as Dotson.
Oh.
It's funny. No. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But I had posted on Facebook that she was part Dotson, part
She wants down. She wants to play.
Yorkie. And someone said it's actually a Dachshund. Dachshund. Daks, Hund. Dachshund. It's a German breed. And I said, well, the owner said it was a Dotson. I didn't realize that Dotson and Dachshund were the same thing. They are.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah,
that was,
we've had some really good people commenting on, if you use hay, if you use straw. So we appreciate that advice, good comments, things to watch out for, let it sit, let it start to break down in compost. And yeah.
That's right, Allison.
And also, I was able to bag up a bunch of leaves. Well, I didn't really bag them up. We had a whole bunch of leaves fall. It was really late this year, really late fall. It was almost early winter time, even though we haven't had much of a winter this year here. But I took the leaf blower and just blowed leaves from the trees all the way over to our backyard and filled up. We've got 6 raised beds right now. We have 6 raised beds. They're 12 feet long, 4 feet wide. And I had enough leaves to fill at least half of the raised beds, about
Awesome.
3 of them
Good deal.
with leaves. And so we're hoping that those are composting and breaking down. The only thing I didn't do is I should have run the lawn. I did run the lawnmower through some of them, so some of the leaves have been chopped up. It's better to try to cut up the leaves instead of putting whole leaves in. You
Yeah.
want them chopped up, and that just helps the process
Yeah,
faster.
and a couple of people have mentioned, we are using straw that has been sitting out here for a while. It's probably not as broken down as it could be, but now when we built our raised beds, we did use straw that was kind of rotted, which is what you want. You want a good breakdown.
Well, as wet as it's been,
True.
I mean, we've had so much rain lately. This straw is just wet, and so when I pulled the middle of it, it was that
kind of
it was that gooey
Yeah.
wetness where it was just kind of slick
Yeah.
and filmy.
new straw kind of has that waxy outside.
Yeah.
So you want to let it break down because then it becomes more absorbent.
Slimy. I guess you could say it was kind of the wet, slimy straws.
That doesn't sound great.
Well,
Linda wants to know, how has Georgia taken to Ruger?
Better than I thought she would.
She's really, she's more curious right now, I think.
yeah, she just goes up and sniffs her and kind of looks
Licks
at her
her
and
and-
walks
yeah.
away.
She does.
Now,
yeah.
our out dog, the old outdoor basset hound,
Bo. Yeah.
he sees us walk out the back door with this little puppy, and he just
Goes right into his
slowly
doghouse.
moses away.
Yeah.
And
But he did the exact same thing with Georgia when we first
Yeah.
got her.
for over a month.
Yeah, he had to get used to
He
her.
would not have anything to do with her for over a month.
Yeah.
And then one day he was out there playing in the backyard with them.
Yep.
But I have something trying to climb up my leg.
Is that my sister? Nope, that's my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is our firstborn
Yep.
back here.
Yeah, I was telling Jonathan, my boyfriend, a couple days ago, I was like, I don't think you understand how many people ask me and Mom if we're sisters. Like, legit.
Hey, I'll take it.
We get asked that a lot.
I have friends who have been asked if they are their children's grandparents. I would much rather be accused of being your sister than your grandmother.
Yeah, Bo has trust issues. Yeah.
Trust issues. Poor Bo.
He's like the old crotchety neighbor that just wants to be by himself and doesn't want new neighbors moving
Yeah.
in.
Yep. Weird question. Can you bury the deer carcass below your garden to nourish the soil?
No.
I would think that it would need to be pretty deteriorated. I don't know.
I
Have
probably
any of y'all...
wouldn't recommend that. Just
I mean, I don't know.
just because for good compost, you don't want to use meat products.
Fresh meat.
I feel like that would not be beneficial.
Well, I mean, you can. You
Bone
can. You can, but it needs to be very, very, very broken down. What about the rest of y'all? What do y'all think?
I would be afraid to do that. I mean, I would be very hesitant to do that.
Yeah. Now,
So,
a lot
unless
of
I did some more research and
the reason why they say not to put protein, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason why you don't want to put protein in your compost is because of the smell. Because it will have, if you don't have enough green and brown ratio, you could draw unwanted pests and
Yeah.
you will have a rotting smell.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
that make your
you would definitely
plants
want
taste
that
better
would
or
draw
something?
in other animals to dig in that garden.
You wouldn't want animal dig, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because you could like get a dog or a coyote or something out there trying
raccoon,
to
anything,
skunk,
possums,
yeah.
skunks around here.
clean bones only, no meat at
We've
all.
had so many
Clean
skunks around
bones.
here.
Yeah, so I would
Heat.
probably try something else.
Yeah,
That probably wouldn't be my first choice.
all our food, which harvest my compost. So yeah, let's see. I think that would invite dogs and predators.
And we have a lot of coyotes around here too.
See, Allison said, could you take the meat off? I would think so. You could
I-
scrape the bones.
But if it's a dead, rotting deer, I probably wouldn't even want to deal with taking the meat. I probably wouldn't want to go through that trouble because that's going to be nasty.
yeah.
If it's
Sunny said she did that, and she said my compost smelled rancid for weeks with the tiniest plate scraps.
Yeah.
But I do know, like our neighbors over here that have the goat farm, they compost their dead.
Everything.
They do. I mean, of course, they have like mountains of manure, and then they compost some of their dead, and then they will, once it's broken down enough, they are going to spread it out on their fields.
Yeah, I wish they'd haul it away now. It's getting pretty nasty over there.
But I think they have enough manure that will break down the carcasses really fast, though.
Yeah, well, they spread it over hundreds of acres too.
That too,
So
yeah.
it's not like they're
it's-
spreading it in a garden area.
Yeah, they're not
It's-
growing
it's,
food
It's hundreds of acres of pasture land.
for the goats and the cows and everything. So
Yeah, so that's a little bit different for them.
Allison said we have goats. What kind of goats do y'all have? Do you have meat goats or do you have dairy goats? Let's see. Are we growing a lot? We are going to grow more this year. I don't know if we will. Now, I will say this. We are still eating salsa. I have.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting to the end of it. But I actually noticed that the other day. I'm like, hey, we still have salsa. That's
We're still
good.
eating from last year's harvest,
Yes.
at least on the salsa.
At least on the salsa.
Yeah.
And so that made me really happy. And I think we would still be eating green beans if my green beans didn't fry in the sun.
Yeah,
Um,
and pickles.
Yeah.
If we'd have just done pickles.
Done more
Well, we
pickles.
had pickles, but we just want more.
yeah.
We did pretty good on our pickles for a while.
Did good on our pickles. Also did very good on our jalapenos. We're still eating jalapenos also.
Yes. Yeah.
And cowboy candy.
Very late
We're-
on the peppers.
We're on our last jar of cowboy candy though.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, if you've never made cowboy candy, when you do make it, you're gonna want to, everybody doesn't want to make a lot at first because you're not sure if you're gonna like it. You will most likely love it if you like spicy things. But the thing is everybody else will love it too, and you will find yourself giving it away. So make a bunch.
Allison and Jared said that just pet goats.
Oh,
just
pet
your run of the mill fun
One
pet
just had
goats.
triplets. That's so cool.
Yeah. Does everybody know what cowboy candy is? Tell them your version of cowboy candy.
Well, I mean, I think it's the same as everybody else's version.
Well, some people may not know what it is though.
It's you take your jalapenos, and I chop mine up in a food processor, make kind of like a relish texture. Some people slice theirs really, really thin, but you basically cook it with brown sugar,
See, don't know what cowboy.
and it's brown sugar and a little bit of do I put vinegar in it? But it's mostly brown sugar, and you are literally candying the jalapenos, and you eat it with cream cheese and crackers, and it is so good.
It is good.
Do I have a video on cowboy candy?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I made
I
one
want
or
to say
not.
you do.
I want to say
It would
I
be an
did.
old video.
No, it would be one that I made this past year.
It would go back several months though, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be this summer. Cowboy candy. I'm looking.
Yeah. Let me see what we got here.
I don't.
I don't
Maybe I
think you do.
didn't. Hang on.
No idea. It's not an Aussie thing.
No,
They
I
don't-
didn't. I didn't. But Lord
Serenity
willing,
Hill, they give it out for Christmas gifts.
I
Cowboy
know.
candy,
Stivers Homestead did a video on theirs. Ooh, on your eggs. It would be really good on hamburgers.
It would be really good on an omelet, probably.
I don't know if I'd want it on an omelet.
Ooh, on a burger with
I
a
could
fried
make it
egg.
good on an omelet.
Fried egg? No. Fried tomato.
Yeah. Cowboy candy on a hamburger with a fried green tomato
And pimento cheese.
and pimento cheese. Yes.
Oh, smells good up pimento cheese.
So that's what
Already getting
cowboy
me all
candy is.
excited talking about it. What's one of the most frustrating things for y'all to grow? It's a good
North
question.
Star posted yours.
Posted mine.
Canning cowboy candy. Tangie's video on canning cowboy candy.
How about that?
You
I
can
do have a video. Yay me!
Kathy, you rock.
Let's see. Most frustrating thing for me to grow.
1870 said on tacos.
Ooh, that would be
That
good.
might work, yeah.
Your
Your most what? Your most...
frustrating
Most
thing.
frustrating thing to
I would
grow.
say probably the most frustrating thing for me to grow. It's also one of my favorite things to grow is tomatoes.
Because they're hard to start? Or
No, because you know they split
Because you have to train them and
and
prune them.
they're a lot of maintenance because
Yeah.
you have to prune them back. You got to get the suckers off. You got to keep the stupid hornworms off. of
Yeah,
them.
we had those stupid worms getting on them.
And then sometimes you can be doing everything right, but then you'll go out there one day and every single one of them are split because you had a big rain
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
So it's like
kinda
a
picky with the weather.
challenge to get the perfect tomato.
Picky with the weather and the soil.
But that's also maybe why I love it is the pursuit of the perfect tomato. Yeah, we tie ours up and yeah.
We've tried different methods.
Yeah. the
Last
splitting.
year, our raised beds, we really tried to follow M.I. Gardner's advice on the autopilot garden.
Yes, which I highly
And
recommend everybody to
We
try.
have his book. We both read his book. You read his book like the first afternoon you sat down with it.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that we did by the book worked really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were a few things that we tried to do differently, and some of it worked really well and some of it didn't work. So, you know, each year's a learning process. We're just trying to figure out. I definitely liked following his recommendations because we were able to grow so much in a small space.
Yeah.
And if you do it right, it's amazing how much food you can produce in a 12 by 4 raised bed. And so we're getting there.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna try that again this year, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are you going to scroll up and click on that link?
I'm just gonna hover over
Your
it. I'm
YouTube
afraid of
video.
what's gonna happen
If
I
you click it,
on
we're gonna lose
Oh, that's okay.
our feed.
That's okay.
We're still live up here.
Yeah, we're still live up there. Oh, that's how to can jalapenos, not jalapeno candy or cowboy candy, but that's okay. Yeah. I was like, I really don't remember doing that, but that's okay.
But it was canning jalapenos.
It was canning
so it was
jalapenos,
close.
yeah. But yeah, I will, Lord willing, I will make how I do my cowboy candy video for y'all. It is so good.
Yeah.
It's so very good. Okay.
Has anyone used Luke's trifecta?
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Every year.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It's really, really
There's
good.
a reason why it is in a gold bag.
Yeah.
It is amazing. It is amazing. And the smell is like, whoo, but it's awesome. It really, really does what it says it's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mandy said she gets her shipped to Canada. That's okay, North Star. That is okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. You're phenomenal. You're an amazing mod.
I want to see the baby. Somebody else wants to see the baby.
Oh. There it is. It's a Woogle. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yeah, use my code TCW10 when you're placing your MI Gardner order, and you will save 10%. It is an affiliate link, which means I get a commission off of it, And I use that commission. I turn around and I buy more seeds
She
with
does.
it.
Yeah. So TCW10,
Yeah.
and then we get more seeds too.
Yep. I actually have some seeds in my cart.
Do you?
I do.
You waiting? You waiting?
I'm waiting to
More seeds. Man, you've got a box full of seeds.
It's never
And
enough.
I mean like a box
It's
full
never
of
enough.
seeds.
Never enough.
I'm gonna have-
never enough. Sorry.
Gotta
Life
watch.
is a musical.
Oh,
When you get chickens, you can try the chicken poop tea. Yes.
What?
I'm telling you what, I am.
What do you mean by that? That
Were
does
you-
not sound good.
No, well, it's not for us. It's for the garden.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is this?
Let's see what else. Do you know if Luke has not a pino? Are you talking about it's a jalapeno that has the flavor without the heat, and I don't think he has that. If that's what I'm. Love that on a t-shirt.
Kind of like
some
not
people.
a jalapeno, not
Yeah,
a pino.
not a pino. Let's see.
I like
Can't
a
have-
little bit of the heat though.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you though, our jalapenos this year turned out hot.
Oh yeah.
They did.
I mean, like almost habanero hot.
Do you remember that one that Parker ate and
yeah. He was like,
died?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't.
Yeah.
This isn't hot.
They were like the next 20 minutes
You
he
know,
was
yeah.
like hiccuping and drinking milk. And
Yeah.
I remember being his age and doing that.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see.
have you had a lot of luck with butterfly milkweed?
I have not grown that yet. I do have the seeds for it, but I have
Yeah.
not.
Baker Creek has, is it the not a pinos?
Not a pino. I don't know.
I think that's what they're talking about, that Baker Creek
Super
has them.
spicy.
I seem to grow super
Spicy.
spicy,
Uh-huh.
hot, spicy hot.
I used to make horse poop tea in a bucket of water in a pillowcase. My raised beds loved it.
Huh. Well, yeah, we can try the chicken juice. Chicken tea.
Poop tea sounds a lot better than chicken juice.
I don't know. I don't
Sounds
know.
nasty. Oh my goodness. Doesn't Baker Creek have them back in stock? I don't know. I honestly, I will just say, I shop in my gardener. I mean, I have bought things from Baker Creek before.
We don't have anything against Baker Creek.
Oh, no.
We toured the place and had a blast.
Oh, that place is awesome.
Loved it.
And yeah, and I would not. I think people should. I think
Yeah.
you know if you could patron every single company, that
And
would
we
be
met
awesome.
that really nice guy while we were there, and he talked to us
Yeah.
and showed us around.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
But
was really cool.
I like in my gardener stuff. I trust it, and it's 99 cents.
And he's kind of awesome.
And I have
and he's kind of awesome.
And I have watched Luke himself say, if I don't have it, go to so-and-so or so-and-so because I know they have it. I mean, he will even recommend other places.
Oh, yeah.
He wants people to grow
He's
food.
not a customer hog.
He wants people to grow food and grow what you want.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't have it, he wants you to get it somewhere else.
Yeah, and Dawn, I have never ordered from Haas. But yeah, I know Stivers talks highly of them. I know Daniel talks highly of them, but I've
Man.
never ordered from them.
Rabbit poop tea. Man,
yeah.
we're learning all
Rabbit poop is
kinds.
so
I'm learning a
cute.
lot of.
They're little
Yeah, I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff about this.
No, yeah, that's yeah.
I didn't know about it.
I'm savvy. There's also
Yeah.
worm tea. You can do the same
Oh,
thing.
I do know about the worm tea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
And do it. Do it.
Do it.
I've
do it.
spoken.
I have spoken.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Getting ready to order worms to start worm bins this year. You know, I wouldn't actually mind trying that.
What?
Starting a worm farm. I'm gonna call it. I've got worms.
Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
already taken.
We're gonna specialize in
No.
selling worm farms.
I bet that's already copyrighted
Okay.
as soon as that movie come out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I got worms. I was actually telling my family. So whenever I was 15, our house completely burned down to the ground, and we had a little puppy that we named Lloyd Christmas because when we got him, he had worms. And he's like, I I got worms. That's what we're gonna call it.
That's what. Hey, Lloyd, you finally got your worms.
Anyway, but yeah, the whole point about mentioning the house burning down is because
Yeah.
when the firefighters got there, we thought our puppy was gone because I mean it was in the house and we couldn't find it. But the firefighters had gone in and they pulled we had a piano and they pulled the piano away from the wall and our puppy was hiding behind the wall, so he rescued
And you
him.
made it?
He made it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, talking about being
Good night,
sustainable.
George.
Sustainable, somebody said you grow the worms and you can feed them to your chickens.
Yeah.
One of
The
my
worm
favorite parts
farm,
on The Office
feed the
is
chickens.
I can't remember what they're talking about, but he says something about worms, and Creed goes, "You're paying way too much for worms. Who's your worm guy?"
That's funny. But yeah, let's see. Have you guys had any luck with any other peppers? I'm trying to go for the sweet peppers.
Banana peppers.
Banana peppers, but
Well-
my California Wonder peppers. I have done better with California Wonders. I did grow pimento peppers a couple of years ago, and those did really well. I'm
Didn't
trying to
we
think.
grow a lot of, what's the peppers they get with the pizzas?
Banana peppers?
Is it banana peppers?
Yeah. Now I am on
I
the
was
wait
thinking of
list.
something
No, you're thinking of
else.
peppercini peppers.
Pepperoncinis.
I am on the wait list,
Okay.
and my gardener is going to have them, and I am on the list. I'm on the list
For pepperoncinis?
for pepperoncinis.
Yes.
I
wanna grow.
love pepperoni
We love
peppers.
those.
Oh, yeah.
But the banana peppers did really great for us.
We fight over them when we get pizzas.
Yes, they did really great.
Yeah.
And I love it when you cook those in the Instapot with the chicken.
Oh, when I make the Mississippi chicken.
She makes something called Mississippi chicken.
I've got a video on it.
And yeah, she
I'll
does
call
have
it
a
Kentucky chicken.
video on that.
Yeah.
And it is super good.
But
super
Parker
good.
said he's about tired of it because we were eating it every week.
Well, we liked it so much it
I was
became
our
like every
Sunday
week we had
staple.
it at least one night every week.
It was our Sunday staple. I would put it in the crock pot before we would leave for church, and then it would be ready by the time we got home.
Yeah.
And Parker's like, "Oh, we gotta have it again."
Yeah.
Sorry.
But with all that being said, it's because I mean spring. I feel like spring is right around the corner, whether it is or not. We're starting seeds, and we've got heating
that's-
pads. We've got
Seed
some
starting
mix. Seed starting mix, yeah, seed starting pads.
I mean, if you're in a pinch, it can be a heating pad.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yes, okay. So somebody asked how pepperoncinis compare to other peppers, like a Hungarian hot wax or a banana pepper. It is not the same. It is not the same as a banana pepper. Banana
No.
peppers are longer and firmer. Pepperoncinis are
They're-
softer.
and sweeter, I guess, or not sweeter, but
They definitely have a different flavor. No, banana peppers I would say are sweeter.
bitter or sour.
No.
I can't.
I don't know. Just they have a
Tangier?
different flavor, but they're so good. And I love the texture, and I will eat the seeds of a pepperoni. To me, I love the bite and the flavor. They're just really, really good. And then
Well, I will with a jalapeno.
and I'm thinking if I remember, it's been years since I've had a Hungarian hot wax pepper, and again, the texture is different, the flavor is different. They're different.
Didn't we grow a couple of cayennes also?
No.
What did we have?
Do they have the same
Oh,
heat?
yay.
We did have a couple of those really long, thin peppers, but I can't remember.
I don't
Okra?
remember. No.
That's the only.
We know what
long,
okra
thin
is.
I know.
Thing I can think of.
I'm not gonna think
do they have the
okra's a
same
pepper.
heat? I want to say the Hungarian wax was a little bit spicier, but but pepperoncinis is kind of like a jalapeno. They tend to be a milder pepper, but every now and then you get one that's like,
Chop them up,
yeah,
put them in your hamburger meat, and grill them.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I will.
Okay, you can.
Deer roast with peppers.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's really good. I love the Hungarian pepper stuffed with cheese and put on the grill. I like any pepper stuffed with cheese on the grill.
Is it Jamie O'Connor? I had one pepper plant and we canned probably 6 pints and 8 tons fresh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome.
It's so cool when you have one plant that just goes and goes and goes and just, beyond what you expected.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love poblanos. I've never grown them, but I love to eat them.
What are those?
They're the big peppers that you get at the, no, I'm thinking of Chile Relleno. But I think poblanos are the same. Excuse me. They're big and you can stuff them.
Mm-hmm.
I just like food.
Has
I just like all the food.
is anybody else starting seeds right now? Not with like we don't have the greenhouse, but is anybody starting seeds indoors with grow lights? Have you already started them? Let us know if you have. I'm just curious who's already got that going.
Yeah, and we have used grow lights, but you don't have to use grow
Yeah,
lights.
we do have grow lights.
You can put them on top of your refrigerator if the top of your refrigerator is warm enough. But since we're starting seeds
But we
in the
want-
basement.
Yeah. And we ain't got enough space for what we want to grow.
Not up
You
here,
wanna-
not really.
The rest will start when we get back from vacation. So, starting loofah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The rest will start.
That's
when I get
something
back.
we haven't grown yet either.
Yeah.
Poblano's dark green big pepper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. As we continue to expand our growing space, I do want to try more things. But first, I have to make sure that I'm planting enough of things that we do eat regularly.
Yeah. Started peppers in January, tomatoes last week. Yeah. So we could start our peppers as soon as possible.
Yeah, and
because
tomatoes.
they always produce so late in the summer. It'd be good to get a head start on them now.
Mandy, you did, yes. So I started some of my seeds yesterday. They are on a cart. Mandy.
Kitchen garden window already sprouted.
If I remember correctly, were yours the one that was on on a stand that you put over your table? Is that the one that you use? Because that was super cool, and I'm wondering if we can't build something.
So
to
Jamie
mimic
started
that.
lettuce, kale, cabbage yesterday. Planning to start peppers this weekend. That's cool. That's a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that too.
What are you gonna start first? Do you know?
All of them.
You're just gonna do a bunch of varieties? I mean, seriously, do you have something you want to get started?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Tomatoes, basil, peppers,
Ooh, basil.
cabbage, which is kind of late to do cabbage, but I did it at the same time last year too. And
Our cabbage did good.
I will probably buy some cabbage. I will probably buy some starts just so we can have an early spring garden.
Yeah.
But then I will also start some to grow.
Yeah.
The cool thing with growing cabbage in the early spring is that you don't have as many pests.
That's true. Yeah.
It's kind of too
And
cool for them.
if you
cabbage
can-
lovers.
If you can stagger where the whole harvest doesn't come in all at the same time. It's great if you can stagger it where you're harvesting peppers and tomatoes at one certain period, and then a few weeks later or maybe a month later you've got
Thank
another
you.
batch coming up.
Thank you, Serenity Hill.
Our moderator's taking care of some stuff.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, it's 9/11. Wow.
It's
We are way over time.
this just zoomed by. We
It did.
didn't realize.
That's awesome. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, we will be starting.
You know what? You can get
Seeds.
Parker. We can get our son to start doing some seeds if he can do them in a cup of noodles cup or some old ramen. He can grow his own.
Listen, we're about to plan an intervention for that boy.
We can start. He can start his seeds in little ramen cups. I'm serious. He would do it. He loves it. Loves the ramen.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she is knocked out. She is.
Gosh.
I don't know. Let me bring. Look, can y'all see her?
What is,
She's so
is
cute.
that about?
No, that's just Fox
Yeah,
News.
No, what is it?
Good, good, good.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
if y'all were watching the NASCAR race, but breaking news about Ryan Newman, his injuries not life-threatening.
Thank the Lord.
I mean,
That was
When-
scary.
we walked in and turned the TV on, and I literally saw the last 3 laps of that race. And when he wrecked, I said,
That's not
that's
good.
bad. That is bad. I haven't seen. I mean, it reminded me of Dale Earnhardt,
Yeah.
and I mean everybody, you know. But anyway, that's good news that he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
So very good news.
All right.
But you guys have been awesome chatting with us about all the different. You've got us excited. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of other people saw. I guess some of y'all saw that wreck.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh, that's funny. Richard
What?
Callahan said, I planted ginger, but I got Mary Ann. What happened?
Garden joke.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, you guys. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get off here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, in the near future, I will have my grocery haul video
Yeah.
and the recipe, and then
Oh,
at
I
some
have a
point-
video I have to do too.
Yep.
I have a review. I was actually sent something and asked to do a review, and that was out of the blue. Very surprised about this, but
But it was a cool
so
thing.
I have been using this product for the last couple of weeks, and I need to be filming a review on it. So I'll be doing that.
Yep.
It's not garden related, but
I forgot
it's
to
a
tell
cool
y'all something
product.
exciting. I forgot to tell y'all something exciting really
Oh.
quick. So you guys know how we feel. We are a pro Second Amendment family, and I'm kind of outspoken about it on my Instagram. And there is an account that I follow. It's Carry Girl Gear. This young woman out in Texas has founded this company. She is also very pro Second Amendment. She was assaulted when she was in college and has made it her mission to never be a victim again. And she wants to empower women to also carry so they can protect themselves. Anyway, she is her website has like grown super amazingly. Like Stacey Dash, if y'all know who Stacey Dash is, she's an actress turned conservative political commentator, and some other women that are kind of well known in the NRA circuit have all sported her gear. She's been featured in the Personal Weapons Defense, or I can't remember the name of the magazine, but Carrie Girl was just featured in there. Anyway, she is putting together a video to put on her website of just women who are pro Second Amendment and everything. And she asked me to be part of it. And I was so honored that she asked me. So I submitted a video, and I don't know if any of my video is going to make it into her video. But anyway, but if it does, I will share that on
That's cool.
our social media so you guys can see it. But I was super excited that she asked me, and yeah. So anyway, so check her out, Carry Girl Gear, and I actually ordered a T-shirt from her, and I should be getting it in the next few days. But it says "Female Defender of the Second Amendment." Anyway,
No,
so
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
really
good
really
news.
cool. Yeah, I was really excited.
And don't forget, if you still are buying seeds and you go with MI Gardener, use TCW10 and you'll get 10% off, and it will help us get more seeds too.
Yeah, and it's North Star asked. It's Carry Girl, and that's Carrie, like Carrie Conceal. Carry Girl Gear, and like I said, she is on Instagram.
Carry.
She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook, and I believe her website is carrygirlgear.net. I don't think it's a .com. I think it's a .net, but I could be wrong. I'll have to double check that.
There it is.
Ah, thank you. It is
.com.
a .com. Okay, see,
.com.
that's why mods are awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
As always, you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and if you haven't
That's right,
subscribed,
Jennifer.
please do. We
Yep.
appreciate it.
All right.
More videos to come soon, and
More
thank you
videos to
guys.
come.
Y'all have a great week.
Yeah.
I hope you down south you start drying out,
Mm-hmm.
and appreciate you watching.
Yep.
Good night, guys.
Good night.